Our main event tonight between Harold Brazier and Joey Ruiz. The right hand may be the key in this fight, and that right hand of Joey Ruiz could take him to victory. Does he have a good one? Well, just watch what he did to Ricky Kaiser on May 29th here on Top Rank Boxing. Kaiser was careless in the first round, and Joey dropped in a solid right that sent him out. Well, if Joey Ruiz has a good right hand, and we saw that against Ricky Kaiser, what of his opponent, Harold Brazier? Harold has demonstrated that that right hand you're looking at packs a lot of wallop. Charlie Brown knows for sure. In his fight with Brown in Lake Tahoe, he demonstrated over and over again the power in that right. First, a dipsy doodle that catches Brown in the corner, then a feinted left jab sets up yet another right hand. Still not convinced? Neither was Brown. So he took another straight right. Yes, the story of this fight tonight between Ruiz and Brazier, it should be the right hand. I mean, almost anybody can deliver a good right hand. Well, I used to be able to. In any case, in this fight, you're going to see a few.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. This is the main event of the evening. Scheduled for 10 rounds in the junior welterweight division. The referee for this bout is Mike DeFabio. And now introducing first in the red corner. He's wearing the red trunks with white trim and weighs 141 pounds even. From Chicago, Illinois, his professional record, 22-1, 9 by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, Jose Joey Ruiz. And his opponent in the blue corner, wearing the blue trunks with gold trim, weighing 141 pounds even, from South Bend, Indiana. His professional record, 32-6, 22 big knockouts. He currently holds the Indiana State Championship in the junior welterweight division. Title not on the line tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Harold Brazier.
Abounds here in Maryville. The crowd pretty much split. They'll get their instructions.
The rules of the Indiana Athletic Commission. I'm here to enforce those rules. If you score a knockdown, you must go to the corner I indicate before I pick up the count. 3 knockdowns in a round, the bout will be stopped. You cannot be saved by the bell. I'm going to let you box out of the clinches, but when I say break, I want you to break clean. I will take away points for flagrant and blatant fouls. Back to your corner. Show good sportsmanship. Wait for the bell.
So we're ready for this match. That is young Joey Ruiz, 20-year-old from Chicago. He brought some fans along with him. And Harold Brazier, remember what he did to Charlie White Lightning Brown in Lake Tahoe a few months ago. And remember what his opponent Ruiz did to Ricky Kaiser in less than a minute here in Maryville. Let's see if we get a quick start. Brazier starts off quick, nails Ruiz with a right hand. Brazier is 29 years old, and in the last year or so has really started to show that he is potentially a top 10 junior welterweight.
And Joey Ruiz would like to show that he is ready for the top 10 welterweights, and he would like to be in that class himself.
Brazier starting a little bit quicker. Now, we talked about the right hands. Ruiz also has a good left hook. Probably a little better left hook than Brazier does.
And Ruiz also, he can hook off that jab very well, Alan. He'll be using it tonight.
Brazier in the blue trunks. In the red, it is Joey Ruiz. Brazier off quickly in round 1. Now it's settled down a little bit into more of a chess match.
Well, neither man can be careless, Al, because as you said earlier, those right hands from both guys have devastating power.
Halfway through round 1, and Sonny, I thought Brazier made a very interesting point today when he talked to us. He said he thought the key wasn't offense but defense. He said, which one of us will be able to avoid the right? Which one of us will do a better defensive job? it landed, the right would knock either of them out. I think Ruiz hurt him to the body with the left hook earlier.
It appeared to be that way, and I'm wondering, is that because he had to lose a couple of pounds today?
A good
and
point.
Is he feeling a little weak?
That's right. Harold Brazier did come in a couple of pounds over the limit. He's now at 141, which is 1 pound over the limit, which you're allowed in a non-title fight. Ruiz also 141. He came in, Brazier, at 143 today and had to go lose some weight. Good right by Ruiz. So Joey Ruiz shows us that right hand and lands it to the head of Harold Brazier.
And he began to double up on that hook, Al.
Harold backing up a bit. Left hook to the body. And in this first round, we're starting to see already why this is an attractive matchup. Half a minute left to go in round one. They wail away at the end of this round. And the pace very quick early. First half of this round went to Brazier. The second half, where Joey Ruiz has looked good. That'll do it for round one. We follow Joey Ruiz back to his corner. Yeah, that's a familiar face. Angelo Dundee will have some words.
Give him anger. Don't back up. I don't want you backing up. You have to back up from his guard. You already hurt him downstairs. You don't hurt no more down there. Bury him here. Hit him in the kidney. Climb in. Hold it. I'm rolling into him. Yep. This guy belongs to you. But don't go backing up. And move to your right, like you're being told. Move to your right. That's all. Give him the wiggles. You heard him. Give him the wiggles, everything. You got nothing. Okay. We're going to go taking those shots from the guy, and don't make him flurry. That was a close round.
Well, Angelo Dundee wants his fighter to move to the right, and why not? Get away from that right hand of Harold Brazier. That's Harold. Angelo says he's got nothing, but I don't know. We're into round two. Scheduled for 10, our main event. Good first round, really, for both fighters, though Ruiz came on strong in that last part.
Yes, he did. In the later part of the round, he did come on strong. Because in the early part of the round, Brazier came right at him.
And I have to admit, I hedged my bets on the first one. I scored it even, 10-10. Ruiz with the combination to the body.
He got a little bit of the chin with that left hook also. Came from the body up to the head, Al.
They believe in his corner, as you heard Angelo Dundee say, that they wobbled Brazier during that first round. Brazier complaining about headbutt to George DeFavis.
But I think you might see that because both guys, as you pointed out earlier, they're fighting defensively, they're weaving and they're bobbing, so their heads may clash. I don't think it's intentional necessarily.
Right hand by Brazier, doesn't quite get there. Ruiz tries his own. Both using the jab well. This fight being fought at a very quick pace early. A couple of low punches by Brazier. Straight right, counter by Brazier. Doesn't have much impact to Ruiz. Another right
hand, Al, yes. Caught him, kept coming in on the first right hand.
And again, now over the low left. Brazier starting to get that punch home, and there it is again, followed by a left.
That was a good right-left combination. It backed Ruiz up a bit.
Ruiz motions come on, and yes, Brazier says, I'll hit you with the right hand again.
And that's something you don't want to do. You don't want to stand there. Ruiz can't stand there and take right hands like that.
And he takes another one. And already there's a little swelling around the left eye of Joey Ruiz where he's taking those right hands. Good body shot. Ruiz going downstairs with the left. On the inside, Ruiz fighting very well.
And it appears on the inside, you pointed out earlier, Al, in the first round, on the inside, it appears the body shots are hurting Harold from Ruiz.
They are, but when they're at arm's distance, I'll tell you, Harold Brazier has landed some powerful right hands.
A good stiff jab to the head of Ruiz, a double jab.
Round two, and boy, you can't ask for more than this. A half a minute left to go in the second round. Brazier continues to put punches together. You can see Brazier just no warning from the referee. So round 2 passes into the night, but not quietly. We'll be back.
And right here, we'll take a look at a good left-right combination. A right hand right there by Brazier, and a good left hook that followed.
We had an indication in round 2 of Harold really starting to put his punches together. That's what Dundee had told Ruiz they didn't want to let Brazier do. Joey coming right out after Harold Brazier, feeling he's got to back him up.
Well, this is what Dundee is telling me in the corner. Don't you back up, you back him up. Get him out of his rhythm.
I would think it's got to be disturbing to Ruiz and to Dundee that the right of Brazier has landed so often. Now, it hasn't knocked Joey down, and I don't know how much it's hurt him, but it's getting there.
And you can't allow that to happen continuously, Al. There's another right hand, straight right hand. Another right hand.
Ruiz is walking through those punches, but they're getting there. The best thing Ruiz is doing in this fight, Sonny, I think, though, is that left hook to the body. He is just hurting Brazier there.
But he's got to step away from that right hand when he throws that left hook to the body, Al. But as you said earlier, he's walking into that right hand.
Again, Harold Brazier there with the right, that one glancing. Brazier setting up the right with the jab. Ruiz concentrating on the body. Good combination by
Another
Brazier.
good combination, Al.
Halfway through round 3. The right hand again is there for Brazier. You'd need a calculator to count how many of those are landing. And Ruiz going to the body. Interesting contrast in styles here in round 3. Ruiz with his own right hand. The right just missing by Brazier. Some swelling around the left eye of Ruiz from that straight right hand, and now Brazier popping the jab and just missing with the right. Lead right by Brazier, glances off the head of Ruiz. Right by Ruiz is not quite there. Here is where Joey Ruiz does some good for himself when he gets on the inside. Half a minute left to go in round 3. Give us all a chance to catch our breath. Body shot looked like it hurt Brazier again.
The body shot Brazier does not like, Al. I agree with that.
But how many right hands can Ruiz take? That'll do it for round 3. Let's go hear what they're saying to Harold Brazier.
Nice deep breath, sit down. You're doing a lot better with that jab. I want you to keep using it. Okay? And when you throw that right hand, I want you to step in with that right hand a little bit, okay? Double jab, step in with a nice straight right hand, okay? Jab, give me a double jab and a nice straight right hand, okay? But when you throw the right hand, step in with it. You're throwing a good right hand, but you're throwing it from a little bit too far away, okay? Otherwise, you're doing fine. You're okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, who wins? It's close. It's close. He's the aggressor, but your jabs are working good. You're finally starting to land your jabs. Harold, the punches are going to tell in the later rounds, okay? Every time you feel in close with him, spin. Spin.
Sonny, this right hand by Brazier, good straight right hand, but you see Ruiz wasn't stopped by it. He came in.
And right here, you see Ruiz going to work at the body. And that's what Brazier does not like, that body work, Al.
It's been effective for Ruiz. We're into round 4, and boy, some sage advice in Brazier's corner. They want him to throw that right, but not off balance.
And they want to get the distance. He's a little too far out, and I think he's staying out because those body shots that Ruiz is catching him with, he's throwing a good left when he comes to the body.
Well, you can score this fight just about any possible way. I've got Harold Brazier winning 30-28, and he goes down to the body.
And back upstairs with a right hand.
A lot on the line for these fighters in this fight. Brazier, we mentioned at 29, has just now stepped into the category where people might start to consider him as a contender. Joey Ruiz at 20, perhaps less at stake, but he feels he's ready right now to step in against good junior welterweights, and a loss here would certainly set him back a few steps.
But perhaps not as far back as it would Brazier should he lose here, because Brazier at 29, we pointed this out, there's not a lot of time left for him.
Although he feels he's going to be on the scene for a while, and could well be, still that age factor is there.
You can be on the scene, but you can't be on the scene with a loss, Al. You've got to continue to put that W in that column.
And I'll tell you, those right hands may help him do it. Good right again by Brazier. Even on the inside now, he's starting to nail Ruiz with that right. Again. Joey Ruiz just can't stop that right hand. Just as Charlie White Lightning Brown couldn't, and eventually it spelled disaster for Brown. Halfway through the fourth. Scheduled for 10. Will it go? Some tape on the glove, the left glove of Harold Brazier. The referee will attend to that.
And just before they stopped to take care of the tape on the gloves, I looked in the eyes of Ruiz. It appeared that he did not have that same intent look in his eyes he had when the fights first started.
Well, that may well be. He's a tough young man, that's for sure. But he knows he is in there with perhaps the best man he has faced so far.
And he has taken an enormous amount of right hands, Al.
He really has. He's been in with some pretty good people. But I don't think he's faced the kind of competition Harold Brazier has faced. Went 10 rounds with James Martinez and won. Martinez kind of a benchmark against which all lightweights and junior lightweights test themselves. Good right again by Brazier.
And another right hand on left hook. The Brazier was moving away when he threw that left hook.
From long range, it's been Harold Brazier. Only on the inside has Ruiz done effective work, and then only to the body.
And you talk about the battle of the right hands. Right now, Brazier, he is winning the battle between the right hand throwers because he is throwing more right hands. They're hitting the target.
And you're right, Ruiz has been reluctant to throw that punch. He has really concentrated on the left hook to the body, and it's worked pretty well, but not been enough to counteract Brazier. There's the right, and Brazier moving to his left, and got away from it. You sense a perceptible change in this fight. It started in round 2, and it continues. Joe Ruiz less aggressive even on the inside. That's the end of the round. I didn't hear a bell, but I guess that was the end of the round.
I heard the bell. It was very faint.
Let's go into the corner. Joey Ruiz.
Joey, you're fighting stupid, son. You're not fighting your fight. You got to get busier. You wait and you walk into the guy straight in. I don't want that. Come on. And when you hit him in close, hit him with 2 or 3 shots, not 1, 2, and stop. Nice turn to stop on. Okay. Come on. All right. Go get him, baby. You got to keep him against the run so you can work him. Okay.
You want some right hands? Here they are.
Don't give the guy a chance, but we're blowing
Brazier
the left hook.
Yeah, he continued with the left hook on, and for Harold Brazier, here's another one.
But if you'll notice also, Al, on that right hand, Ruiz is spinning with that right. He's rolling with the punch, so therefore the effect is not as great as it would be.
And we are into round 5 action, and action is the operative word. This has been an extraordinarily good fight. It may not be one for much longer if Joe Ruiz lets Brazier land that right as often as he has. Harold Brazier in the blue trunks, the 29-year-old, fighting out of South Bend, Indiana. And Joey Ruiz in the white trunks with the red trunks with the white stripe from Chicago, Illinois. Ruiz came in 22-1 with 9 KOs. Brazier 32-6 with 22 KOs.
A good left-right combination to the head of Ruiz from Brazier. And right now, Ruiz is just walking in, Al. He's wading in, and he's open for a right hand at any time.
And Brazier is happy to oblige. The experience of Brazier, I think, is shown so far in this fight. He has more fights. He's probably been in with tougher fighters. Lost a split decision to Brian Baronet in South Africa. Lost a decision to Lloyd Hunnigan in London. Top fighters in their division. And of course, he put together some good wins this year, including the win over Charlie White Lightning Brown back in March.
You know, I get the feeling also, Al, that Brazier, the respect that he had for Ruiz and Ruiz's right hand is slowly diminishing. He's not showing the respect for that right hand as Ruiz is showing. Ruiz is really not showing for his. He's walking into it.
And there you see the hand speed of Brazier. Another right off the jaw of Joey Ruiz. Now, Ruiz told us, he said, you know, I'm not that afraid of the Brazier right because I saw him hit Charlie Brown with a lot of them. And finally, the fight had to be stopped by a TKO. But he said, I don't think that he's got that much power, or else wouldn't Charlie Brown have gone down? Well, power or not, if that punch keeps landing like this, it's going to earn a decision win for Brazier. If not, a TKO loss on cuts or something of that nature.
Well, there's a lot of fellas that have lost fights for a variety of punches coming and the right hand coming over a period of time. There's a lot of guys that can't take you out with one punch.
We're headed toward the end of round 5. We're heading toward the halfway point in this 10-rounder. Harold Brazier continues to blast his way. And we'll be back round 6.
And here's a chance to get a good look at that right hand as both guys square off, and Brazier's coming right over with that right hand. As you see Ruiz spin with the right hand just a little bit to take away the effect.
And we move back live. Harold Brazier coming out pretty aggressively here in round 6. Pretty aggressively? Yeah, I guess so.
Well, his corner told him, don't worry about the body now. You know, just get out there and go to work. So what they wanted to do, they want a knockout.
I've got this fight pretty squarely in the corner of Harold Brazier. Now, some of those rounds might have been a little closer, but after the first round, I've given him all the rounds. Of course, the judges may well be seeing it differently, and some of those rounds were close.
It's a good left right to the body of Ruiz from Brazier. Brazier just keying off with left-right combination. Another right hand right there, and a good left down to the body, and a right to the body, Al.
And you know, the body work now by Brazier, Sonny, becoming an important story here. He looks like he's slowing Ruiz with it. It was Ruiz going to the body earlier, now it's Brazier.
And I can understand with the way he's working the body. The corner told him, don't worry about the body. But he's doing an effective job going to the body.
He is wearing Joey Ruiz down. And you know, he talked about defense. Brazier is really blocking a lot of punches by Ruiz.
And Ruiz is taking more punches than I thought he would take here tonight, Al. And particularly the right hand.
We are halfway through the 6th. Been like this all the way. Good left hook by Brazier. Now, Harold is winning the battle on the inside where earlier Ruiz was effective.
And it appears that Ruiz may be hurt, Al.
Brazier looked like he hurt him with the left hook. It's been the right landing most of the time, but that left hook, after all those rights, did some damage. Brazier blocking those shots, covering up well, trying to make Ruiz punch himself out, tire him even more. Joey comes back with a flurry. This crowd, many of them for Ruiz, warming to this as they battle it out in center ring.
And that body attack from Brazier to Ruiz is awesome right now, Al. He's going left, right to the body, back upstairs to the head. He's putting together his punches very well.
Brazier smartly moves off the ropes, doesn't want to be there, give Ruiz a chance to bang that body as he was doing in the earlier rounds. Round 6 has been a scorcher. And this crowd, they tell you the story.
And I'm sure this is not the kind of fight that Dundee wants Ruiz to be in. He wants him to fight a different type of fight, and right now his fight is not doing it.
That'll do it for round 6. They love it here in Maryville. They will.
Okay. I want you to keep working now. When he's backing up, Harold, he's not doing so well. You hear me? You hear me? Keep him moving back. Gotta give him Harold. Try to quit fighting and stay inside and fight with him so much. Get back out there and box and catch him, okay? When you get to the rope, turn off and get Harold, when you're in close, just give him angle. Spin this way, hook. Spin that way, right hand. Staying right there, but off this way, that way. You know what I mean? Take a deep breath. Feel good? You got to give him some angles in close. Spinning off. Too close, you and good jab. You forgot about your jab a little.
Harold Brazier with a good left hook here, Sonny, and it'd been the right that hurt him, but all through the fight. But this left hook was a good one.
Absolutely, And right here, he goes to work on the body with a good right hand. And there, that punch, I thought maybe he put something on the mind of Ruiz.
Round 7, Joey Ruiz. Hey, make no mistake about it. He's a tough customer. He is coming back strong here early in the 7th. Comes out wailing away, and he's taking a lot of punishment from Brazier, but he's still there.
Well, Angelo must have told Ruiz in the corner, listen, kid, do you want to give it away, or are you going to go out there and try to win this thing? A good right hand to the head of Ruiz. Another good right hand, and a left to the face of Ruiz from Harold Brazier.
Brazier picks up the beat even more here in the 7th. He responds to the challenge of Ruiz.
Oh, a good left hook out.
Brazier in combination on the inside. Harold Brazier responds to the challenge of Ruiz. Ruiz came out strong here in the 7th, but Brazier has responded. If there was a question about Ruiz's chin, there can't be one now.
There's no question about it. You can question the chin or the power of Harold Brazier, one or the other.
Brazier with the uppercut on the inside. Now Harold's thrown a lot of punches early in this round. See if he tires out a bit. They have both gone 10. Brazier has been there more often than Ruiz. Ruiz has been there 3 times. Fought the 10 against Martinez earlier this year, said he felt strong, but he didn't take this kind of battering in that fight.
And it makes a big difference, Al.
Halfway through round 7. Ruiz continues to come forward. He has taken so much from Brazier. 2 more right hands. Add them to the already long list. Brazier lands a 3-punch combination. And it slows Ruiz a little bit.
And you don't see a lot of the feinting and the head move. You just saw a little bit a few moments ago from Ruiz, but he is noted for doing it. He's not doing it tonight.
That's a very good point, Sonny. He did a little bit earlier, not that much, and that's why he's getting hit with the right hand. Ruiz lands his own right. Brazier now against the ropes. The first good left hook to the body we've seen from Ruiz in rounds. Round 7 heading toward a conclusion, and like the previous 6, it's been brutal. Ruiz with a right that misses, and that's been the story of this fight for him. That'll do it for round 7. These 2 junior welterweights in what has turned out to be quite a confrontation. Listen in. Angelo Dundee talks to Ruiz.
All right. Now we're going to separate the men from the boys. Show me something. What round is it? 8th round. You got to win 8th, 9th, and 10th round. We got to go. Hit me? Every time he gets fired, he's putting this guy belongs to you, but stop bouncing. Walk to the side. Hey, Al. Come here. Walk to this side.
Well, if Brazier belongs to Ruiz, Harold doesn't know it. Good combination, Sonny.
And Ruiz is not showing it right now because he's getting shellacked, so to speak, with those left-right combinations. And Brazier's going upstairs and downstairs. Al, this night right now belongs to him.
It does indeed, and as you look from another angle, the right hand not as solid as some, but it's still there in the face of Joey Ruiz. Round 8.
And in the eyes of the judges...
Round 9, excuse me.
In the eyes of the judges, you get a point for that.
That's right. It is the 9th. We are headed toward 10, we believe.
A good double left hook to the head of Ruiz and Brazier, I'm sorry.
Oh, good left hand underneath by Harold Brazier. Sonny, I think one of the key differences in this fight has been the hand speed of Harold Brazier. Correction, we are in the 8th round. I said the 9th. It's pretty exciting here.
It is.
And I've never been known for my arithmetic anyway, as everyone will tell you every week here on Top Rank.
And I haven't thrown a punch at all, Al.
That's right. It's the hand speed, I think, of Brazier.
Yes, really. It is. And he's using the ring. It's not a big ring, but he's maneuvering Joey around the ring like he wants to.
He is making him fight his fight. The jab, the right hand misses by Brazier. Can Ruiz go back to landing that left to the body? There he tries it, but is it too late for that?
It may be a little too late, Al. But as they say, it ain't over until it's over.
Good point. Brazier teeing off with the right, and that's really been almost the way it is. Sometimes he doesn't even bother to set it up with the jab, just nails him with the right.
Just throw the right, and Ruiz is accommodating by walking right into it.
Ruiz comes back, and heaven knows he has thrown his share of punches in this fight. Left hand by Brazier. Again, the right, a chopping right hand. Brazier able to land that punch now from close range or at long distance. Ruiz continues to be busy on the inside, but it just hasn't been enough to keep Brazier at bay.
Good right hand.
Again, the right gets home by Brazier. He didn't have all his leverage on that one, but nevertheless, it counts in the point scoring.
And that's what the judges, well, not the judges, I'm sorry, that's what his corner said. They wanted him to get in close with that right hand. He's hitting from long range, and that may be the difference. That's the reason why Ruiz is still standing in front of him.
So round 8. We'll go by the boards, and for Joey Ruiz, is time running out? We'll see. Round 9, our main event. Harold Brazier in the blue trunks. In the red, it is Joey Ruiz. Ruiz from Chicago, Brazier from South Bend, Indiana. And they are waging a neighborhood Midwestern war here, folks. My scoring, it doesn't really reflect in many ways how much of an even battle this fight has been. I do believe Brazier is winning these rounds and winning them fairly big, but Ruiz has been tough in many of those rounds.
And there's no quit in Ruiz. He's taken a lot of punches, a lot of heavy right hands, some solid right hands, and he's still standing in front of Brazier.
Some frustration, I think, on the face of Harold Brazier, Sonny. He has hit him with so many shots, and he has not gotten him to go down.
Well, it goes without saying, Al, that it is discouraging. You hit the guy with your best shot. He's still standing there. He's taking your shot all night. You're in the 9th round, and he's still there, and he's throwing punches.
Must be the way the Toronto Blue Jays felt. They couldn't get that knockout punch against the Royals, and boy, they were close a bunch of times. Ruiz is still winging on the inside. I'll tell you, he's throwing lots of punches. A lot of them blocked by Brazier, and maybe we get back to the statement Brazier made to us earlier, Sonny. The defense is the key. His defense has been better than Ruiz.
And perhaps Ruiz thought that if he go on offense and stay on offense, he wouldn't have to worry. He's shown and proven that he can take the right hand. I don't know why he's continued to take it. Go a little defense, get the guy out of his rhythm, but he's not doing it.
Well, just misses by Brazier. I think the problem is the hand speed of Brazier. And Joey Ruiz is not a slow fighter. He's got good combination punching speed. Harold Brazier has some tape loose on his glove. The referee is not seeing it. I believe he does now. No, he doesn't. Harold Brazier's not worrying about it, though. He's just wailing away. And if you could call any round less than action-packed, this might be the one.
Yes.
Even though they're both throwing punches, perhaps fatigue showing. They're missing like that right hand by Brazier missed.
Well, for the most part, Al, you've had an action-packed fight from round 1 on. So therefore, these guys have to be tired.
Yeah, that's an understatement. It has really been an action-packed fight. Uppercut on the inside by Ruiz. Fairly even 9th round. Right hand by Brazier. And round 9 comes to a close.
No, we're round this in. Last round. There ain't no more. There ain't no more. Now get the mouthpiece. Take the shit out of this son of a bitch now. Get me? Take the shit out of this son of a bitch. Okay, rub his arm. Both arms. I want 3 minutes. I want you on his ass, and don't you back up. And don't bounce. Right now, goddamn animal. We'll do it. We need a knockdown and keep him backing up the whole round. Wipe his gloves off, Pete. It's your round to go. You have to take it. You hear me?
Jab, right hand, left hook, spin, bam, bam, bam. Just keep it going.
Go out and win this round, Harold. You got to win this round. Go out and win this round.
All right.
I want you to win it big.
This is the fight, baby. 3 minutes.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
As we get ready for round 10, the crowd relishes it, and I hope you do too at home. It's been a good one. Al Bernstein with Sonny Means in Merrillville, Indiana, where Harold Brazier in the blue trunks and Joey Ruiz in the red have put on a fine exhibition in our main event. Angelo Dundee pretty pumped up in the corner. I guess that's an understatement. Good right hand by Brazier.
A good left hook to the head of Ruiz from Brazier. And you would have to say at this point that Joey would really have to throw caution to the wind for the most part, Al, and go for the knockout.
Well, I think he's really tried to do that. He's been winging with the left hook, but just has not been able to catch Brazier with a clean shot. And when you look back on it, it's astonishing that Ruiz has never gone down in this fight. He's been hit with some big bombs.
And also, he's been doubled up. He's been hit in the midsection. He's come up, Brazier has just been awesome with his punching. He's went everywhere with the punches, and nothing happened to Ruiz as far as going down. This young kid said, I'm going to stay on my feet through 10. And he's still going for a knockout himself.
When Brazier has faced the really top people, he has not been able to produce that many knockouts, though he's got his share of wins against good opponents. So this may be a tip-off that when he faces the top junior welterweights, if he gets to, he may not be knocking them out, but he's got a shot at some decisions. Of course, that's presuming he's going to win this fight. Now, we have him ahead. I believe he's ahead in this fight. But with a minute left to go, he's got to stay upright.
And he's got to be careful, Al, because at any time he could get hit with a good combination or a good right hand, and he may go.
Well, the Ruiz right now is really pretty much nullified, and he's short with that punch right there.
Well, he's not. His punches are really not landing like they should be, like they were in the first round, and you can tell that the kid is doing all he can do. He's surviving now, I say, Al.
Harold Brazier at the age of 29, considered a journeyman, really, for the first 3 years, let's say, of his professional career. He has emerged a bit here in 1985. It really started with that win over Charlie White Lightning Brown, March 20th, here on Top Rank Boxing in Lake Tahoe. And if he can carve out a win tonight, as it looks like he's doing, they may take him seriously in the junior welterweight division.
Well, he will be a guy certainly in the future to be reckoned with in that division.
Joey Ruiz, at the age of 20, he's got nothing to be ashamed of tonight. He has fought his heart out and fought with skill on many occasions in this fight.
Well, you can't take anything away from the kid, Al. He came to fight, and fighting is what he's doing. He just couldn't get past that right hand.
That'll do it. Listen to this crowd. They tell the story. Well, it was an excellent fight over 10 rounds. Who will be the winner? Harold Brazier, young Joey Ruiz. We'll see. Indiana, that's Joey Ruiz being lifted aloft. Some of the people here don't think that he won that fight. Harold Brazier on the right. He's lifting his hands in victory. It was a fight in all candor. It had many ebbs and flows to it. As you listen to this crowd giving them both a big hand, and why not, Sonny?
Give the fans a card, and they'll give you a winner.
Well, that's for sure. In their minds, I guess both these fighters are winners. What remains, of course, is to find out who the judges and the referee thought were a winner.
And that's the official decision now.
Well, it is indeed. Michael Buffer is over there collecting the cards as the commission takes a good look at them. And the scoring, we want to remind you, is on a 10-point must system. The winner of the round gets 10, the loser 9 or less. Michael Buffer is in center ring. Let's go up and find out about this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official scoring. We have a split decision. Judge John Taylor scores the bout 97-95 for Brazier. Referee Mike DeFavis has the bout 98-94 for Ruiz. And Judge Gary Murren has it 96-94 for the winner by a split decision, Harold Brazier.
Well, it's nothing short of astonishing that this was a split decision. The score by the referee, we've got to be honest, that's amazing.
It's amazing.
Well, whatever the case, Harold Brazier is the winner on a split decision. It was an exciting match. It ebbed and flowed, yes it did. And Harold Brazier, finally, it was the right hand, and I think the defense, Sonny, that did it.
All night long, Al, he had good defense, the good right hand, and as you said, he didn't set it up sometimes off the jab, he just threw a right hand.
Okay, Joey Ruiz fought an excellent fight, there's no question about that, but Harold Brazier, a little more experience, had that right hand working overtime tonight. We'll be back to talk to Harold Brazier right after this. This is Harold Brazier, who won a surprisingly close decision to Joey Ruiz, and you said you've been there before. Were you shocked that anybody scored that fight for him?
Yes, but first of all, I want to thank Jesus Christ for this victory. Yes, I was shocked with the score, but still, I came here to try to keep it out of judges' hands. But hey, it was the distance, and I'm thankful for the decision.
Harold, you told us today the difference would be defense, and in some ways, I think that was true. You simply were a better defensive fighter, in addition, of course, to being so good on offense.
Yes, it was a close fight. He was slick, awkward, and cocky, but still, we stick to our training plan. Work out our defense and then pay off with our conditioning, and it went to Hoy.
And Harold, after the first round, it appeared that you realized that you can get the right hand, and then all night long you use the right hand on him.